Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Welcome to Dojo Island. You can explore, build, and play games.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Counterplay, Jones. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Rolling on 2nd. Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10.
Offense going audible this time.
Detroit.
Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense to the line fast. Goff switching up the call.
At the 48-yard line.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
3rd down run by Gibbs. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that's going to be a Lions 1st down. Going with an alternate play here.
1st down, Lions.
Goff to the air now. Going deep here for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Goff on 2nd down. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards, make this 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Goff setting the throw. And this one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Had to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force 4th down.
incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
9 yards. And the Lions first down.
Working inside the red zone. He's got Williams outside. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
A second down throw from Goff. That one connects. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs on the 12th play of that series. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. Seeing how goofies are moved for the green. Saying we on the same team, but what do that mean? Why build a bridge just to watch send the blaze? Don't get me heated, ain't no way to control.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Escapes the defender. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that is a Vikings first down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at first down here. Here's Kyler to throw. Escapes the pocket. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
To the right and hauled in by Jones.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted the pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they are rewarded on fourth down. Clay gets them 7, and this drive has new life as they pick up the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Headed out right. Another one to Addison. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Kyler looking to throw. Has it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jones will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set them up with feint one way, and then you hit them with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Off to pass now on second down. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams, 54 yards out. Bait snap for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Vikings 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Murray. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. That was DJ Reed on the blitz. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. After the sack, Kyler. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that second down. That means it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another punt brings Johnny Hekker back to the field. Takes this in at the 25. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Here's Gong. Screen here for Gibbs. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now gone. He put everything he's got behind it. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronx, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Already has 1 receiving touchdown in this one. They were just trying to get him number 2 right there, weren't they?
You know, Kate, I don't know if this has always been this way, and now it's just defined because of the numbers and all the data we have, but explosives are so important. The data tells you that, and I love them continuing to take shots.
Intended target there was Sam Laporta, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Goff gets everything he has under this one. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Lions. Jamison Williams. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And they now lead by 14 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Bronk, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Murray looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. The final throw before the break. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
One final shot before the half. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Will Reichert to kick off for the
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Dortch now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to give the Lions the 1st down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
Again, he hits the 2nd level. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
They'll try for 2. Goff gets his Lions set.
The Lions will set up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Price. Who dodged the tackle. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Kyler. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd down, Murray's going to throw. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. We've set it downs from 37. Off play action, Goff. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. This couldn't come up with it. 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And some nice running there. Gets him a 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Another one for Gibbs. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
Goff to the air now. That one complete to St. Brown. And it pays off. He gets them that 1st down, Brock. I love it when a team stays aggressive even though they've got the lead. Keeping their offense out there to try to add to it.
1st down, Lions.
Motioning Williams left. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Fights his way through a tackle. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions football, and Brock, they've got to be happy about the great lead they've built. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This is from 35 out on the left hash.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Trying again following the sack. Murray. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now a pitch to Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Making a read at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Off on 2nd down. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now. It's led to a lopsided score up there.
Scoring not enough, apparently. They want the ball back immediately. They've set up for an onside kick. Okay, well, good work by the special teamers there, I suppose, but kind of wish they maybe wanted to save that recovery for a closer game where it's actually needed. Certainly not needed today.
Yeah, Kay, I don't like it. I don't, and this isn't even like the old man yelling at the clouds. You just don't do it at this level. Pop Warner, you want to run up the score?
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Vikings get the football back at the 11.
Pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Jones to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Going on 2nd, Murray. Chased out to his right. Has the connection to Hawkinson. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that's going to give the Vikings a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up 2nd.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Murray. Completed right side to Addison. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 6.
And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Vikings just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now Murray. Trying to push deep downfield. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by DJ Reed. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Touchdown,